See, I'm doing my face again, and we're getting ready to probably head out. I don't know what we're doing yet, but I haven't vlogged in a while, so here we are. I'm gonna do my face while I talk to you guys, so just ignore because I had a few things on my mind that I'd like to talk about. I actually just talked to our daughter on the phone, and we were actually talking about, we're proud of her. She got a new job in the little town where she lives, and the funny thing is that I speak Spanish, I speak English, I can read and I can write it. And I realized that a lot of people have always made like crazy ass comments to the people that get on, YouTube, Facebook, wherever they may be, people are always gonna have something to say, and that's fine. Like I said, previous blogs that we've done, people are entitled to their comments. But here's the thing, my daughter makes me laugh, because I went at one time, and I got a little part-time job, and I went to go help her in the little town where she was living before at a Subway, right? Where she moved, she ended up getting a job at another Subway. And the thing is that I know that every business does things different, you know what I'm saying? But when people are accustomed to going to a certain Subway, usually the stuff is the same. It's not really that much of a difference, even if it's franchised by somebody else or done differently. But it makes me laugh when companies go and bring in a lot of people that don't speak any English at all, and you have to work in this business where you have all types of different nationalities and religions, and people that come in speak English, Spanish, and it kind of makes the funny thing is that people want to pay for what they're getting. So if they're overpaying for something, they're not going to keep coming back, especially if the product is not any good. Well, apparently this Subway where my daughter just started working is really bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, she needs to get it back into tip-top shape. We're hoping that, things are going to get better for her wherever she goes. But it just kind of makes me laugh because I think to myself, like, how do the hell do people want to sell you a sandwich and charge you fucking $8 or $10, and then you don't have to make me out bigger? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I want a sandwich, I want to be able to get whatever comes on there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want two pieces of meat on a big ass piece of bread this big. What am I gonna do with two pieces of meat? That shit ain't gonna fill up nothing. And I'm gonna be very pissed off. Like, I get very angry when it comes to my food, which is funny because she says, like I said, we worked at one of these restaurants before, so we know pretty much how that, the place is run. My daughter did it for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? So you go into this new place, and then when your boss comes up to you and tells you that they don't know anything about running this business, and then apparently the women that are there that are in charge don't know anything about running this business either, they want to get mad at her and stuff because she's trying to do it right. Your customers should always be the top priority, number ones. I learned that too. I worked for McDonald's for a long time. I was an assistant manager. They sent me to school and everything to learn these things. So, right off the bat, that your people are important, because if you don't have no people, then you ain't making no paycheck. They ain't gonna keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? Like, why on earth would you put somebody in charge of a restaurant that they don't know anything about this restaurant? First of all, like, your business ain't gonna get no business, and then they want to be rude when you get a customer that comes in and they want to pay for something. They're expecting to get something they're gonna get full on that looks tasty and appetizing. You see the commercials all over TV and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I get very angry sometimes when I go to certain McDonald's. You can ask my wife. She gets really upset. She's been working with me because I get really hateful. Like, I don't understand how people don't understand. Like, without us people that come and pay, and we go a lot. Because my wife's favorite place is McDonald's. The thing is that customer pays for your paycheck. You should be nice to them and pay attention to what you're telling you. And that for me is like the biggest pet peeve, when you don't listen to what I'm asking for. Like, for example, when I ask for the teas, you know what I'm saying? Like, how hard is it just to put extra ice? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it made me laugh one time because I actually went to this McDonald's, and I actually have learned to be courteous because I worked there for so long. I know how it works, and I always know that it's not always the person working the window spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the last person that the food and drinks come to, but they also have a screen that tells them what they're supposed to give out. So it gets frustrating for me, and like, I think my wife is slowly learning that I'm not always gonna be quiet because I get really angry. Like, dude, if I'm paying for something, you're gonna overcharge me for that, then I expect to get what I'm paying for. Like, the ice is always a big thing. There was a girl one time working the window that it just freaking made me laugh because I guess she already knew who I was, and as soon as I pulled up to the window, she's like, pulls the tea back in the window, and she goes and fills it up with ice and throws it in the tea, and she's like, yes, ma'am, it's got extra ice on it. She gives me a side cup, with some ice. Because, you know, I want, if I'm asking for extra ice or whatever, you know, and I don't got no problem paying the extra stuff. You know, and there's been times too they're trying to give you shit for free. Like, I don't want your shit for free. I just want you to pay attention to get my shit right. You know, and it's very frustrating too when people want to come up. Like, we didn't invite anybody to come and see us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're either checking us out or you're not. You know, we're hoping that people come check us out. You know what I mean? Because we're speaking the truth. But, you know, it brings me to another story. We watched this guy. What's his name today? The guy that we were watching on Facebook, Boogie.
Oh, Gangster Boogie.
Okay, we watched this guy named Gangsta Boogie. Funny as hell, you know. Well, we watched one of his episodes one day too, and I thought to myself, like, damn, these people, like, they get on there and they get like really nasty and ugly with him, like, and like to a point, you know, like they don't even have to be on there. They want to talk shit to him and be really hateful, which really got on my nerves because I'm thinking to myself, well, first of all, nigga, that dude didn't invite you to come be on his page. So you don't have something nice to say, then get the fuck off his page. You don't like what he's saying, move it on. Ain't nobody stopping you. I mean, obviously you don't got nothing better in your day either because you were sitting on his page watching him and you think it's funny to be talking. You know what? If God made us all the same, then we'd be all some boring ass motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us are much better than others. Others think they're better than others. You know, at the end of the day, we are all the same kind of person. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants a story to share. Everybody wants something to say. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? It would be so much nice, as evil and as ugly as everybody can be. If we could just everybody turn that around, I think we'd have a much better place to live in if we could all just be nice as we love each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude, I don't see nothing bad with that dude. Yeah, he's full of tattoos, but nowadays, tell me, name me a person who ain't full of tattoos, who ain't been in trouble with the law, at least once in their life, tried some kind of a drug or done anything. Ain't nobody in this fucking world perfect. And I hate people that act like they are. And, you know, bullies is another thing that just pisses me off. Because even at my age, I work 2 jobs. My wife works 2 jobs. We bust our ass to have the things that we do have. Dude, the first job that we work at is crazy because, you know, we have a lot of, you know, we attempt to get along with everybody, but we don't talk to everybody because, you know, my wife has always told me, it took her a while to like instill it into me that, you know, you don't have to please everybody. You know, it's easy for me to piss off more people than I actually make happy. But, you know, when it comes to our job, we're there to do a job. You know, our job is to go in, do this job. Who cares if people don't talk to you? But the worst thing for me is for these bitches to be talking about me, but they don't want to come up to my face and they ain't gonna come say shit to my face. You know what I'm saying? But it's easy for them to be like whispering and sneakering, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. If you have something to say, go say it to that person, whoever you're talking about, you know. Or they want to be trying to be bullies out loud without telling you shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't got nothing against people that don't speak English. Did it turn me? We have to double time and start trying to talk. Just makes our day that much longer, especially when we have meetings. But the worst for me is that you don't get to know somebody, so you don't really know what they're like. Like, you know, there's a girl there that, you know, pretended to be my friend, obviously because she liked my wife. And when my wife stopped talking to me to be friends with her, she got even more mad, I guess. So now she don't talk to either one of us. But you know, the thing is that later on in life, they start to realize, like, you see those two people still together. Like, me and my wife are headstrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that we don't have issues. Every couple has issues, but my wife and I, we have learned that communication is a very big thing for us. It's something that I'm still learning. You know what I'm saying? But I love her. She loves me. And at the end of the day, it's just me and her. It ain't me and her in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't display our shit out there for the world to know. But, you know, whether they like it or not, my wife and I are going to stay committed and we're going to keep working through whatever we got going on. You know, when we're happy as can be, you know what I'm saying? But, like, you know, we have those people that still tend to want to be like big mouth people, come get into your business. It ain't even got nothing to do with them. And second of all, they ain't even a boss, but want to try to be a boss. And second or third, I should say third, because I said a second already, is when they try to tell you how to do your job, but they can't do their job. And they don't do their job as well as the next person. Like, I wish they would just shut the hell up, move around, and quit acting like they were somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. And I guess that's everywhere. It don't matter which job you're at because, you know, even in my second job, you have people that act like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not just my first job or my second job. People have opinions of everybody. You know, in my second job, I worked with this other girl. And, you know, it made me laugh because she tells me one day, she came to work and she had this blue lipstick, you know, and it was rocking. You know, I'm into loud colors. I like everything. I try to mix it up a little bit, just whatever. And she was like, well, I didn't want to dress like this. It was her last day at work. I guess she was going to quit that second job too. You know what I'm saying? So I guess they were training me to take her spot. So anyway, I was like, why do you care what people say? I made a joke because I was like, oh, we can't be friends because I'm outspoken and I fucking tell her how it is. So you can't be my friend because I'll corrupt your ass. You know what I'm saying? Because she's real sweet. She's like, I just can't be with that and this and that. And I'm like, oh my God, you don't even want to know the half of it. I was like, why do you care what people think? It ain't them wearing it. It ain't them, like I tell my wife too, we buy my wife clothes. She's got a lot of clothes and a lot of shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first met her, she really wasn't, I guess, girly, you know what I'm saying? Or like the partner she had before didn't buy her shoes and she had like her shoes and now she's got like collection. But she and I have talked about the point too, like, and I had to tell that to this girl, like, you're gonna wear, like, my wife will be like, how does this look? And I'll be like, I think she looks great and everything. And it's not just because she's my wife, but I actually, like I said, I like loud colors. I like bright colors. I want to be out there because that's what I like. My wife might not be like that. My wife is a little bit more conserved, but she likes color. You know what I'm saying? But when people have told her all the time, like, oh, you don't look good in that color, or don't wear that because of this, or whatever, fuck what people say. You are the one that's got to wear it. If you are comfortable in it, fuck what everybody else thinks. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you like it, rock it. If you don't like it, like my wife tells me, change it. If I don't like something about me, fix it, change it. That's what I told that girl. And that girl was like, you don't think about stuff like that. You just don't want people talking about. I get it. People don't want to be talked about. But you know what? The world has haters. People are going to talk about you whether they like it or not. Somebody's always going to have something to say. All fucking well. Life goes on. You're still breathing at the end of the day. You got your man, you got your kids, just like me. People are always gonna have something to say about me, but they don't know shit about me. I mean, let me get you started on that story. First of all, it went around that I was just this bad mother. I didn't take care of my children. I was bad on drugs. My kids were all crazy and gonna ruin people's lives. There's a bunch of shit. The funny thing is I love learning things about me. Have you ever heard the thing on Facebook where they talk about how, oh my God, I love hearing rumors about me because I didn't know what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. Sometimes I feel like a little superstar. Damn, you ain't got nothing better to do in your life except talk about me. I feel so proud. That's how I actually feel at my first job. Like, they don't stop staring at us. Like, it's been 3 years that we've been together, me and my wife, and it's like we're still the talk of the town. They just can't let it go. Like, they ain't got nothing better to do than to talk about us. Like we're just like little superstars at work. It's so funny, but
They
end
love
of the
us.
day, I'm telling you, right? Like, they don't. They stare at us, snicker about us, talk about us. Like, I don't know really what the fucking envy is. Anything that we have, anybody else can have. You just got to work your ass off for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want something, don't ever let nobody stop you from getting what you want. We don't. We haven't. We just continue to do us, and whoever doesn't like it, all the fucking well. And you know what? That's a good thing about my wife and I, because we try to instill that into our kids. Like, when we talked with our daughter right now, moving to this job, not knowing, she understands Spanish. She just doesn't speak it very well. You know what I'm saying? Like, she can get her point across. But it's funny when people want to be rude to you because you first came in. That's not even how it should be. People nowadays, they don't know shit about teamwork. Like, they do not know nothing about working as a team to get the job done right. My wife and I worked together the first job. We do the job well, I guess. There's a lot that she taught me that I honestly I didn't know. But you know what? You don't work well with other people if you can't get along. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the summertime, we all have to work together. That means our whole group of people at our first job, we have to get together and do a job. And we can't even do that job because I have these bitches are complaining about they don't got this and they don't got that. And then at the end of the day, they still didn't do a good job. We still have to go behind them and do the fucking job because it didn't get done right the first time. Like, it fucking sucks, you know what I'm saying? But that's the job. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? You get lazy ass people, you get sorry ass people, you get people that don't like to work. Hey, it's all a part of life. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter where you go, but it would be nicer if you had people that could learn to do teamwork. You know what I'm saying? Like, life would be so much easier. Your job would be so much easier. So we tell our daughter, maybe she should apply for the position of becoming a manager. Flip that bitch, turn it around because I know she can do it. She's a very smart girl. She went to school for it too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you get them bosses that just think they know everything and they don't want to pay you more and they don't want you to turn it around. So you know what's going to happen? They're going to end up with a fucking lawsuit because somebody's going to get sick. Either way, at the end of the day, guys, I just had to vent out the way I was feeling about those few situations. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I try not to be a bully. I try to maintain myself. And sometimes I catch myself, like when I go to fast food restaurants, when I get angry. My wife was actually proud of me today, though, because we went through the drive through line at Mickey D's, because we go visit with her mom in the mornings. We take her breakfast and stuff. And like I said, my wife's favorite place to go is Mickey D's. And I worked there for 4 years, 5 years or something like that. And I don't always go there because, I worked there for so long, you get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? So this morning they forgot that, you ask for the cream and the sugars for the coffees, and they give me no straw for my tea, because thank you, Jesus, I've been off of Cokes for 30 days, which has been the longest I've ever been off of Cokes because that's a fiend for them. But at the end of the day, I went in and I come back out, and my wife is super proud of me because I went in, I came out with my little bag, and I was all happy, and I didn't yell at it. I was like, I did, things happen. I don't usually act that way, but usually I'm upset. Like, I asked her, like, in the back. I asked when I ordered. I asked the lady in the back. Now I'm asking, and I still left. I had to come all the way halfway across town. When I realized I didn't have it, I had to go back. But I was calm today. So, at the end of the day, it doesn't hurt to be a little bit nice. I'm learning that myself. So, either way, I'm going to continue to pray, and I'm going to hope that our little world changes. And, we can't change everybody, but one day at a time. All I can do is work on me, and I'm going to continue to love me and love my wife, and we're going to love our family and keep on pushing. At the end of the day, we hope that you keep turning into our channel. So I got to get ready so we can head out. Peace out. Talk to you guys later.